Hey everybody, it's Nate Eaton here. I want to let you know that tonight we're going to have a special edition of Courtroom Insider at 7 o'clock Mountain Time on the East Idaho News YouTube channel. I just wrapped up an interview with a woman who was sentenced to serve 7 years in federal prison for mortgage fraud. It's a white collar crime. This was a woman, multiple kids, ran a successful business with her husband, and she got caught up in the mortgage craze back in the day, several years ago. And what she didn't know is that what she was doing was illegal until the FBI showed up at her door. And then she was served with an indictment. And then she went to prison, leaving her 5 children at home. In fact, it's a story that is just crazy to hear, and we went super in depth. We spoke for nearly an hour. Here's a little part of that interview. So, talk to me about when you walked into that prison for the first time.
It was so devastating and heartbreaking. I don't think anyone can comprehend unless they've experienced it. The days for me that were the most life-changing were the day that I was sentenced. The feeling of just your whole country's against you, like it's such a moment of unbelief. And the day that I walked in the prison. It is when the door shuts, you are completely cut off from the outside world. And you can't understand what that feels like until you experience it. The weight of a 7-year prison sentence. My husband dropped me off and then he was gone. And I walk into a very cinder block world. Everyone's wearing khaki. Nobody seems happy. And people say, "Were you scared?" And I say, "I was so brokenhearted. I would have had to climb a ladder to get to scared. I did not care what anyone did to me." Like the feeling of separation from my children and my community, I couldn't even imagine. I mean, I didn't have a cell phone for 5 years, and that's hard because you're used to it. But it's the connection to the people you love. You just can't fathom it. No, I didn't care about the food. I didn't care about the clothes. I didn't care if I slept on the floor. What I cared about was that connection to my children. And I really had to grieve that, that it didn't happen in a day. It took me a few days to even get off my bunk and go out and start to talk to people and try to navigate what prison was going to be like for me.
So, don't miss the full thing. My interview tonight, 7 o'clock on East Idaho News, our YouTube channel. And I have some good news. We're expanding Courtroom Insider this month. It's not going to be just on Thursday nights. We're going to do it. We're going to try to do it every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We're going to talk about crimes you may not have heard about, have interesting, fascinating guests, including this week. And I hope you'll tune in. And that way, maybe we'll just, make this a regular thing because I miss talking to you every night. We're not going to be, in the courtroom per se, but we're going to talk about court aspects and we're going to take you inside these crazy, sometimes very sad cases. So I hope you'll watch. I got to get this ready tonight, 7 o'clock, East Idaho News YouTube channel. And if you have any questions, send them in. See you then.